Hello. This is a Microsoft keyboard and mouse. They are both wireless. We have had them for around 2 years and they are pretty good. But the keyboard has started malfunctioning. Some buttons do not work and this top row completely does not work. We chose a wireless keyboard and mouse because you can remote your computer from your bed or from more far apart. Most of the keyboard and mouse wireless combos have one USB plug which controls them both. But this one has one for the mouse and one for the keyboard.
And sadly, for this reason, we need to use two USB ports.
We opened it to know what was the problem, but sadly we could not figure it out.
This is a component of the keyboard.
We don't like that the keyboard uses AAA batteries and the mouse uses AA, bigger batteries. And also we don't like that the keyboard does not use different switches for every key, but instead it uses this plastic wire to make all of the connections. The batteries always run out when all of the stores are already closed and it's hard to find new batteries. We also have a very expensive Logitech G15 keyboard. It is very good and has its own LCD display, but after the guarantee, the 2-year guarantee ended, it just stopped working and everybody refuses to fix it.
This is a wired gamer keyboard, but we don't like because the Logitech after a year or two stopped updating the software for the older models.
They have also discontinued the G15 and they do not offer support for it.
We also have a Samsung keyboard for smart TVs, but this keyboard don't work with the PC.
Sadly, the keyboard does not function with some Samsung TV apps. And it also does not work with Windows computers.
We like this Samsung keyboard very much because this touchpad, the touchpad can replace the mouse.
We bought a Quiliv gaming wired keyboard and we decided it to be wired because most wireless keyboards do not support Windows 7, only Windows 8 and up. Let's open it.
You don't buy any more expensive keyboards. We buy a cheaper one, and after a year we bought another one. This is a trend now. You throw out your stuff and buy new ones, sadly.
It has a very good twisted cable for better strength, which uses USB Type 2.0. It has 105 keys, 6 multimedia keys, and 7 macro keys. The cable length is 1.8 meters and the keyboard also has RGB backlighting so you can see the keys better in the dark. And we won't have any more problems with batteries because it's a wired keyboard. When this mouse stops working, we're going to buy the mouse pair of this keyboard, which is also wired and has RGB. But only if we're satisfied with the performance of this keyboard, and we are going to be testing it in the meanwhile. This is also a plug-and-play keyboard, and it supports anything from Windows Vista all the way up to Windows 11. There's no good without bad. The cable can be annoying sometimes, but it also has a faster response rate. And the backlighting is very good at night because you can also change the color and it's easy to see the keys. You can edit the color by pressing the FN button right here and clicking the numbers. 1 is smooth RGB, 2 is RGB, 3 is slowly changing colors, 4 is this, 5 is a solid color. We chose blue because the speakers, the monitor, and the subwoofer also have blue lighting. And 7 is changing color when you press a key. 8 is also that, and 9 is also that. We prefer this Logitech G15 keyboard because the keys are lit up and you can see the letters in the dark, not just the background like this one. You cannot see the letters on this one because the keys are painted on and not transparent, so the light cannot come through.